Alrighty, someone asked me to kind of have a quick look around the window cleaning setup. Basically, this is it. I mean, there's really not much to it. I think I was asked about a tank. How do I have the tank set up? Well, I don't have the tank set up yet, but eventually here, the same tank that I have my pressure washer run through in the trailer, that would be the same one, just having the hose, instead of coming like right now, I have it coming from the spigot, from the faucet here on the side. Let's just follow it so you can see really quick. And so that's basically where it's coming from, side of the house, side of the building, goes into the machine. And then of course, this is a 4-stage filtration, they call it. We have the carbon filter. Okay, that's the first stop basically for the water. All right there. The water comes from the house, from the building, goes into the carbon filter for any like debris or big stuff, right? Stops it. Right out of it, on this side you can see but there's the connection, and then it tees out basically into these two RO filters. All right, it's just reverse osmosis, and out of there comes out, and then it goes into the last filtration, which is the deionizer. And so this guy here is full of resin, which basically traps the last amount of sediments or all of the deposits there into this filter, and the water comes out completely clear out of the hose here. And obviously, I just have it running out. I think this is 1/2-inch hose, if I'm not mistaken, or 3/8, can't remember. And then it goes into the 1/4-inch, feds into the pole, and it comes out. Let me pull this out for you. Turn the water on. And maybe I shut it down, so let me actually turn it on. So inside, I'll show you here in a bit, but you pull on it, water should come out. It takes a while. Oh, there you are. So basically, right in here, I'll open it up for you. So right in here, there is a little lifesaver. Can't do this with one hand, but there is a inline valve. Okay, so basically when you're on the ground and the brush is like 2 stories high, you pull on that end, and what happens is basically this guy right here gets pulled on and the water stops. So right now the water's flowing, right? So if we pull on it, the water stops, right? Pull on it again. See? This is absolutely a lifesaver, because while you're up there, you're throwing water out the window, and then you need to scrub. You flip it from the brush to the pad, and then the water stops. So it's a little setup right there. That's basically it. I mean, eventually I'm gonna show you my tank here in a little bit, but eventually I'm gonna have, instead of coming from the building, I'm gonna set it up so I can actually have it from the tank being pushed by like a 5-gallon per minute electric pump, and that's basically that. And this is the whole setup, and I'm taking care of those windows up high, so you'll probably see me here in a little bit throwing some of that footage there for you. Basically, what I would like to do here for you guys is kind of talk over the video. I had to record this afterwards, but basically what I'm doing there is just brushing the window, throwing water at it, and making sure to get the bulk of all the dirt and grime off the windows. So I start off with the brush, brush it with a lot of water. What I have there is a boar hair brush that I have attached to the pole, and I think that's one of the best brushes that you can use for your pole system. And of course, once I scrub it a little bit, then I flip it, and then I use the pad. That pad is a walnut pad, which is non-abrasive. It doesn't scratch the windows. So you just have to do a thorough job and make sure that everything is being done nicely. It's kind of hard doing things from the ground, but with the pole system, if you do it, not too slow, but if you take your time and do a good job, the windows turn out really clean. I think for my TDS meter here, I was reading 2 total deposits per square inch. I think that's what it's called. So anyway, out of 100 that was out of the spigot, I think it's pretty good. So this system, I've had this system for about 2 years. I got this system from Window Cleaning Resource. I'll leave the link down below in the video. And if you watch those window cleaning videos, you've probably seen Steve-O, the window cleaner. He's the one that helped me. I had questions for him and all that stuff, so he kind of helped me to get this system, and it's plenty. I mean, this is everything you're gonna need to do this pole system technique. You're gonna need the system that I showed you, the pole, the brush, the pad, and I mean, there's really nothing else that you're gonna need for high windows. And of course, the higher you go, the harder it is. But for 2-3 stories, I mean, this system it's insane. I love it. For this windows, I encountered a little bit of a problem. As you can see, there's a division between the 2 panes there in between. There's this aluminum frame. And when I did the top portion, it was kind of hard. Even down there, I kind of had to wait a little bit for it to drip, because it had some oxidation on it, and so it would drip this like white powder lines on the windows. So I had to kind of wait for it to drip a little bit and then rinse it. So I kind of, that's why I was taking my time and kind of do it slow. So I mean, that's basically what I did there, guys. I already showed this system to you, and hopefully this is helping you. And yeah, please subscribe and keep watching the video. There's a little bit more to come here. I'm gonna show you here my trailer in a little bit, and how I'm planning on setting it up to the tank. Right now it's just basically a standalone system, but yeah, I would like to have it stationary. That way I just connect one hose to the house, to the building, and everything would run from the trailer. There are places that it's not gonna work very well, but for the most part, that would be the idea. So yeah, let's keep watching. So back in the trailer, back here at the shop, earlier I was showing how I have my setup just straight from the spigot, from the faucet of the house or a building. Eventually I'm planning on hooking up this whole deal. Right now it's a mess, but the blue hose that I was using earlier, basically I'm gonna have it on a reel, just like the guys over on that side. And by the way, I just got this 8 gallon per minute machine, which I'm working on. I already got the hose and the plumbing for the water done. Let's go over here really quick. These are the hose reels, and I'm gonna get at least 2 more, if not 3, but I'm gonna stack them on top of each other. There's gonna be a total of 4. Obviously one of them is gonna be for the water, One's for the pressure washer. The other one's gonna be for the soft wash, and the fourth one is gonna be for the that's my soft wash hose. See the mess? So so the other one's gonna be for, this is 100 feet of this. Like I said, I can't remember. I think it's either 3/8 half-inch hose, but I'm gonna get at least another 100 so I can actually run it, you know, stationary. You know, that guy, I will find a place for it, and I would have everything just set up stationary. If you want to see how I did all of this, you know, stay tuned, because I'm making a video on how I've been plumbing this. So anyway, yep, it's my 4 gallon a minute and the new 8 gallon minute. It's coming together. So stay tuned.